Hello, one wished to bestow one's season's greetings upon General Red Strategist and all his loyal subscribers. One also wanted to say that last year one thoroughly enjoyed a very red Christmas 2017. One can recall leaning over in bed to the Duke of Edinburgh and saying, "Philip, one finds this shit hilarious." I remember watching A Very Red Christmas 2017. My wife wandered in halfway through, so I had to switch over to a porn website. It were easier to explain. Just wondering, is there going to be a sequel? I'm definitely up for watching another crappy Gmod video recorded at 15 frames a second. A Very Red Christmas 2017 was the inspirational video. I was on the beaches, on the landing grounds, in the streets. I said to myself, I'll always surrender to this room, whatever the cost may be. Hey Bargum, I remember watching A Very Red Christmas 2017 and it were reet enjoyable. In fact, I enjoyed it so much that I orgasmed for the first time in 20 years. I'll be looking forward to whatever General Red has planned for this Christmas. 'Tis the season of good cheer, and our story begins in this location right here. 2300 hours, a sleazy bar somewhere in a sleazy town. Like Liverpool, maybe. I don't know. I always just thought that Scouse people can't be trusted. Upstairs, meanwhile, evil megalomaniacs, supervillains and dictators speed dating night.
Okay, I'm here. So woo me. Tempt me, baby. Tempt me more than stalking my senpai tempts me.
Well, baby, come home with me tonight, and maybe I'll show you my dark side, if you know what I mean.
It's a tempting proposition. So, do you have any family?
Twins, one son and one daughter. But don't worry about them. You don't have to be my actual child in order to call me daddy. I like kidnapping princesses and locking them in castles.
Ooh, my deliciously perverted personality wants to hear more, honey.
Anyway, that's enough about me. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I like literature and poetry, but I really get my kicks out of driving my classmates to suicide and insanity before deleting their entire existences.
That is fascinating, I must say.
Alright, gentlemen, on to the next table with you.
Hey, missus, you look familiar.
Hey, handsome. You sure do recognize me. I was in your Danganronpa Trigger Happy Have a Playthrough on YouTube, which, just between us guys, is an awesome series with cool gameplay mechanics and hilarious voice acting on General Red's part. So tell me, babe, I don't often get to talk to those who've seen me in action. What do you find most attractive about me?
Oh, the way you forced all those fellow classmates of yours into a death battle was delightfully dastardly.
And what else?
And your truly psychotic nature gets a man hot under the collar, especially when you manically killed yourself. Wait a minute. How are you alive?
Plot convenience, darling.
Okay, checks out.
But that's enough about me, babe. What about you? Just how much of an evil supervillain would you happen to be?
I have ambitions to take over the world with my own army.
Sounds hot. Tell me more, handsome.
And I'm known for working with good guy agents before double-crossing them for my own personal gain.
Oh gosh, yes. Keep it coming.
And last Christmas I got my hands on some American nuclear weapons, and I'm looking to use them to blackmail the whole world.
Oh baby, yes. I'm so hot right now. Tell me more about the nukes.
I've got them stashed away on my secret island base where I've been plotting all kinds of nefarious schemes. General, we got an emergency on our hands. What? What's going on here, Recon? Can't you see I'm busy? But General, observe. What happens when Grandpa forgets to take his meds and tries to contribute to society? A global crisis is what happens. My Grandpa Goes to Global Crisis is filmed in front of a live studio audience. Grandpa! I told you manipulating the international stock markets was a bad idea. You've caused a global economic recession. Oh, gee whiz, my boy. I was just trying to figure out this newfangled online banking. Grandpa!
Good evening. You're watching 24 Hour News. the world's premier source of international news, driving everyone to misery one depressing story at a time. We interrupt the current scheduled programming to bring you a breaking development of the utmost seriousness. Shockwaves are rippling through the global economy tonight after the Toblerone Corporation, world-famous chocolate makers and all-round evil organization based in the Swiss Alps, announced drastic changes to the standard Toblerone chocolate bar. The Toblerone Corporation, which has previously cut down on the number of triangles in a standard bar, has announced that there will be further reductions in triangle number. Standard global retail prices, however, are set to remain the same. Chocolate addicts around the world have reacted with horror and panic, with numerous incidents of mass hysteria reported in major cities across the globe. Governments from North America to Asia have already convened emergency meetings to address the crisis and put in place emergency measures. Meanwhile, an emergency session of the United Nations Security Council has also been called. Major heads of state are tonight discussing a unified international response to the Toblerone Corporation's evil scheme to incite global civil strife by disrupting transnational chocolate supplies.
President Trump, have you managed to secure an agreement with Russia and China to combat this fiendish threat to global security?
For last time, I think I'll find, and my name is not...
In the meantime, the CEO of the Toblerone Corporation, Evil Dastard, released the following statement.
I take the chocolate away from the world, we. Soon they will fall at my fiendish Swiss feet.
We will keep you up to date with this breaking story as it develops.
Dear God.
What's up, honey? Is it bad?
You've no idea, missus. There's no more evil corporation in the world than the Toblerone Corporation. Ever since they first reduced the number of triangles in their Toblerone bars, we've been expecting them to make another move. But we could never have expected they would reduce the number of triangles per bar even further.
Are they truly that evil?
But of course, after all, they're Swiss, and everyone knows that there is no more evil nationality in the world than the Swiss. And now, a poetic recital of the Swiss national anthem, as delivered by Hatsune Miku. Incidentally, John Red wanted to actually have this delivered as a song. Sadly, he soon realised that if he tried to sing it himself, he would leave his loyal viewers with blood coming out of their ears.
Switzerland. Ours is a strange land. A French and German sandwich. We're too lazy to make our own language. We're a nation of chocolate bakers, clockmakers and money takers. Switzerland.
Must you go, babe? Can't it wait?
I'm sorry, missus, but even an evil megalomaniac like me is taken aback by the audacity of this. Don't worry, have one of my cards. Give me a call sometime, just as soon as I get this Swiss problem sorted.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be hearing more from each other very soon.
You say that in a very ominous way, but for the sake of the plot in this video, I'm going to pretend I didn't pick up on that. Come on, Recon, time to move out.
What do you suppose that was about?
Oh, who knows? Getting back to the matter at hand, you say you have children?
Yes, indeed. Having a girlfriend as part of the family would have its benefits, you know. After all, Rook could always use a hand with his Jedi practice. Hey?
In the dull and commonplace occurrences of day-to-day living, one thing stands out as a completely unique experience. Colt 45 malt liquor.
(0200 hours, General Red Secret Island Base. Gentlemen and lady, You've all heard the news. You know what's up. This Toblerone travesty can't be allowed to stand. Now listen closely. We're taking a momentary diversion from our usual world domination schemes in order to put this right. Officers, the time has come to initiate Operation Destroy the Crap out of Switzerland. Ready the Imperial Navy, damn the torpedoes and full steam ahead. Tonight, we sail for Switzerland.
General, I'm not sure that'll work.
What? What are you blithering about now, Recon?
But General, I'm pretty sure Switzerland's a landlocked country.
Landlocked? Landlocked? When the bloody hell did this happen?
It's always been like that.
God damn it, Recon! Why didn't you tell me something this important sooner? This leaves us with a quandary. What other means could we possibly use to get to Switzerland?
General, we could send an airborne assault.
Ah, I've got it. I've bloody well got it. We'll send an airborne assault force. Officers, sound the alert. I will embark soon and personally oversee this mission.
General, the Toblerone factory is likely to be heavily defended. What if we need some strategic firepower?
I think it's time we put our American gifts from last Christmas to use. Well, one of them anyway. Load the one on the left onto one of our aircraft, and make sure it's the one on the left. Now, move out. Oh, 700 hours. Meanwhile, at a secret NATO listening station.
Kyoko, have you seen this?
What is it?
I've been monitoring a massive movement of military forces from the Eastern Atlantic during the night. They've been crossing into Western European airspace and heading eastward.
The Eastern Atlantic. Makoto, isn't General Red supposed to have a secret base somewhere in that region? You'd better keep an eye on that situation.
Okay. Will do.
In the meantime, I've got something serious coming in from the communications interception satellite. Get President Trump on the line, quickly.
I'm still not sure if that's his name, you know.
Hello? What's going on over there, agents?
President, I've just intercepted a suspicious communication originating from somewhere in Europe.
Would that be, anything to do with the Toblerone Corporation?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. But whatever it is, it's bad. I'm playing the message now.
You know what you must do, yeah? The distraction appears to have worked, and our mutual friend has taken the bait. Take advantage of this, and we will get the true Christmas presents of last year in our possession once again. Dear God, was that, who I think it is?
We suspect so. And that's not all.
So, I've also been tracking a massive movement of military forces originating from the Eastern Atlantic. We think they might belong to General Red.
General Red? What is he doing? Where are those forces going?
They've been moving over Western Europe overnight. It looks like they're massing on the Swiss borders.
Dear God, you don't suppose General Red is, doing something about the Toblerone situation? You better move quickly. I'll alert the Swiss government. In the meantime, I need you to, get confirmation on the origin of that message. If the two are connected, then we need to know.
Of course, Mr. President. Come on, Makoto, we've got a job to do.
Away we go. secret of the factory from here. What do we have here?
Now what is that up there? Alert! Alert! Sound the alarm! There's an unidentified aircraft inbound! Man the anti-aircraft guns!
Patrol 8 signalling all squads. An unidentified object has landed at the central dock. All squads converge on the central dock immediately. This is reinforcement gunner 79. I have just witnessed Patrol 8 being destroyed by gunfire. Source, unidentified object in the central dock. Alert, an unidentified individual is climbing out of the water. Repeat, an unidentified individual is climbing out of the water. Engaging. Reinforcement gunner 79 to all squads. Unidentified individual has evaded my efforts to engage. They have fled my line of sight. Hypothesis, they intend to infiltrate the base. All squads, search for the intruder and destroy them. This is Stairwell 4 observation post. Enemy individual has been sighted. They appear to be headed for the subterranean arsenal. Repeat, they appear to be headed for the subterranean arsenal. Engaging. Come in, Arsenal squad. Come in, Arsenal squad. What is your status?
Guess who? It's me, and it looks like I found exactly what I came for.
Where's the intruder?
Intruder is believed to be in the subterranean arsenal. Response squads are en route.
We gotta protect the General's one remaining nuke.
Sir, response teams have accessed the subterranean arsenal, but the intruder is not there, and the General's remaining nuclear weapon is missing. Sonar teams have reported an unidentified vessel in the vicinity of the island.
Deploy air support.
In the dull and commonplace occurrences of day-to-day living, one thing stands out as a completely unique experience. Colt 45 malt liquor.
Hey, you lot, did you expect this? Huh?
General Red, isn't this a big surprise, we? I was hoping it was you who had attacked my factory.
Evil dastard. So this is where you're hiding. What's the deal with the chocolate, huh?
The chocolate, you say? Oh my, you really didn't think I did what I did, just to cause an international crisis, did you?
What are you talking about? What other reason could you have done this for? We're both evil megalomaniacs, it's what we do.
You have no idea of the truth, General Red, but enough talk, we. It is time to do battle. On guard, General Red. This is the end for you, General. Oh no! So, it seems I'm undone. Fine. My role was fulfilled anyway.
What's going on, dastard? What were you talking about a moment ago? What was your true purpose for changing your standard Toblerone bar, if not to hold the international chocolate market to ransom?
Isn't it obvious, General? I'm just part of something bigger, we.
Something bigger? Who are you working for?
You thought you were dealing with the problem by bringing your forces here, General, but little did you know, the whole aim was to get you and the bulk of your forces here out of the way to begin with.
What the hell do you mean? Why? Who wants me and my troops here?
You must have only left a skeleton force to defend your secret island base. We. And now I shall conveniently die.
General, we have secured the Toblerone facility. All resistance has been crushed.
Damn it! All of you, back to the surface, now! Tactical withdrawal! It was a trap! He was luring us all out here. The secret island base might be under attack. Quickly, signal the entire assault force. We're pulling out immediately. All troops are to re-embark on their transports.
Affirmative.
One more thing. Is the nuke we brought ready to go?
Affirmative.
Then it's settled. The moment we're airborne and at high enough altitude, we're going to obliterate this entire site, then proceed with full speed back to base. Move out! Go, go, go! Get airborne! This is your General speaking. All transports back to base. Now, drop the nuke, and let's put an end to the Toblerone Corporation's scandalous doings.
You're watching 24-hour news. The time is 12 o'clock, midday. Today's headline: a humanitarian crisis has struck Switzerland after troops of the Red Empire dropped a nuclear bomb on the Toblerone Corporation's factory, deep in the Swiss Alps. Imperial forces had launched a fierce invasion of the corporation's premises earlier this morning, possibly as a retaliation for the corporation's much vilified announcement that they would be changing the size of some of their best-selling products. General Red was believed to have personally overseen the attack, but for reasons unclear his forces eventually withdrew despite achieving tactical success against the Toblerone Corporation's defenses. It is believed that Imperial Air Forces dropped the nuclear bomb as a parting blow. Sources within international intelligence organizations believe that the bomb dropped by General Red's forces may well be one of the 2 American nuclear weapons originally stolen from Santa Claus's convoy last Christmas. We will keep you up to date on this story as it develops.
Give me the details, Recon. What happened whilst I was gone?
General, the base was attacked. An unidentified aircraft released a drop pod containing an intruder.
Damn it, who was it? Who infiltrated my secret island base?
We don't know. We believe the intruder escaped by sea, but the drop pod has been captured and taken away for interrogation.
Listen closely to me. You will answer our questions, and if you do not answer them truthfully, we will inflict unbearable pain on you. Do you understand? You choose to remain silent. Very well. Prepare for pain.
So what did the intruder want? What was the purpose of what they did?
General, they stole our second nuke.
Really? That's it? That's all they wanted? Huh. That's not so bad.
But General, they took our nuke. Isn't that something we need to worry about?
Recon, we might just be able to salvage a silver lining from this shitstorm.
Well, what do you mean?
Remember what I told you before I set out to Switzerland with the attack force? I told you to make sure you loaded the nuke on the left onto the transport.
Are you saying there's a specific reason for that, General?
Yes, indeed. I remember when I first found those nukes, back on Christmas 2017. They were a welcome way to brighten up the season, but there was something I, and only I, noticed about them. A tiny detail. Did you know, Recon, that the weapons came with instruction manuals in their boxes?
They did?
They did, and one of those instruction manuals had a minor detail in it. A detail which could mean that whoever took that nuke just might not be able to get any use out of it.
Hey, it's me. I'm here to speak to your boss, and I've brought his objective. Well, hello there, babe. Long time no see. I've got your Christmas present right here.
Guten Tag, Fräulein Enoshima, mein kleiner Schnitzelmädchen. You have done a very good job, ja? Was it difficult?
Easier than getting my classmates to murder each other.
Very good, very good. The Start played his role well, even if he was regrettably killed in the process. Your first mission as the newest member of the Association for the Ridiculously Sadistic and Evil is complete, Fräulein Enoshima. Oh yes, very good. I always wondered who was in control of that strange robotic bear. Welcome aboard.
Thanks.
And now, let us say our Christmas gift for this year, yeah? I have been looking forward to this moment for the last year, after that damned General Red got in our way. Oh yes, anything to get back at General Red Strategist, after what he do to my face last Christmas.
By the way, I also managed to recover the instruction manual for your new weapon, babe. It should come in handy.
Ah, they're good. Now, let us see. How to use your new nuclear bomb, yeah? Contents. 5-year warranty. Batteries not included, yeah, no surprise there. We can easily buy some Duracells. I need Duracells for my train set.
Not now, sweetie.
Wait, what is this?
Huck, what's wrong, babe?
9! This can't be!
Babe, you're alarming me. What's wrong?
This bomb, it has passed its expiration date.
What? But that means...
The expiration date was for earlier this year. This bomb is unusable.
But that can't be true.
9! Scheisse!
Babe, please calm down.
That infernal General Red has outsmarted us once again! Damn you, General Red!
Well, I think that means we don't have anything to be worried about for the time being.
Yes. Thank God General Red knew about that expiration date and left behind the bomb that didn't work.
Absolutely. Come on, Makoto. We should slip away back to base and let the president know that the crisis has been contained.
Indeed. You could say that the Association plan has certainly bombed spectacularly, eh?
Fuck my life.
Hey up viewers and viewesses, it's General Red here, just jumping in at the last minute with one final message. Thank you all for watching this ridiculous video, and I hope you all found it as entertaining as the one I did last year. Thank you also to those loyal viewers out there who've been frequently watching my content over this year. I hope you've had a wonderful year, and I hope that you have a good Christmas spent with friends and family. So pour yourself a glass of mead, or a cup of tea if you prefer, put your feet up, and here's to a hopefully festive Christmas day. Thank you once again all, and this is General Red signing off. Merry Christmas everybody!